Hey guys, so now is the fun part. We want to learn about New York State, but what do we want to learn about New York State, and where do we want to find the information? When I was your age, I had to actually walk up steps, go into a library, go ask a librarian for help, and then even once I found a book, I may have to walk to the other side of the library to go find a different book, or even walk up some more stairs. You guys get my point. All you need to do is walk with your fingers. Let's start out with noodle tools. You know, they say, use your noodle. I found this site to be extremely useful. So it's a little dated, unfortunately. So some of these websites, for example, Intute or Infomine, are really not working anymore. However, as I scrolled down, I was able to find several viable search options that will help in the research project. First of all, here we go. Google. Don't we all love Google? So if we were to head over to Google, let's say we wanted to find out some information about the New York State Census data. I can plug it in here and the web really quickly comes up with information. Now the problem here is though, Google decides what comes first and what comes last. We got 10 more pages to sift through. So how do you know what's a good source? Well, Google provides many tools that you can use to help narrow your searches. So the first thing I did here when I typed in New York State Census data, the first site that I see is Quick Facts. Well, maybe that's what I want, but maybe I should be patient and keep reading. So the next one is Regions of New York. Maybe that's more what I'm looking at. Or maybe I want to look at the labor index. So as you keep scrolling down, you can see that there's the name of the website with a clickable link, a green section that also offers you finding similar websites. So let's use that Google tool. So I'm New York Quick Facts from the U.S. Census Bureau. Find that green triangle here and I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click similar. And Google comes up with even more websites for me to look at. But look how filtered it is. 25 results as opposed to the 89 million results from before. Pretty cool. Another thing we should look at on Google, maybe a more fun search, if we were maybe looking at the diversity or the cultures or the religions or histories of people in New York, let's go to Humans of New York. So everybody knows about Humans of New York from its role on Instagram and then Facebook. And this guy, let's see, what's his name? Okay, here we go. Brandon Stanton has been taking these photographs and has found much fame. Even you can look into the Humans of New York book. What, a real book? So let's say we wanted to modify this search. We wanted to find out more information about Humans of New York, but maybe we wanted to find out more recent information. Let's see what's been posted in the past 24 hours. In the past 24 hours, we have less results, but if we're looking within a certain timeline, this is important to know that Google has these extended search tools. You can search by relevance or by date. You can again filter the results. You can clear and start all over. So Google has a myriad of ways in which you can find information. I highly recommend using Google, but using it wisely and not just grabbing the first 3 sites that you see. You really need to take time and use some different words to refine your searches. Another great site back on Noodle Tools that I found, well, here we have Wikipedia, of course. We're pretty familiar with that. What if you're looking up a controversial issue? There's even a Hot Topics Google custom search. How cool is that? So we keep scrolling down. And here's the one that I really wanted to show you. So I need to find quality results by an expert researcher because again, guys, we need to know who we're getting our information from. So let's click on Infotopia. Infotopia already looks like a different kind of search engine. The reason being, all of the sites that Infotopia is going to send you to are customized, safe search of educator-selected sites. So teachers like me are going on there ahead of time and making sure the information that's there is valid and relevant. So if I go into Infotopia, you can see it's powered by Google, which is kind of interesting. But as we go through the website, we can see across this top all these different categories that we can filter our information. So I typed in New York State. Let's see what the first couple things that pop up are. Facts from the census, information symbols, capital constitutions, etc. But what if best high schools? But what if what I'm looking for is really, I want to learn about a certain person from New York State. So let's select biography. So I still have New York State, and I'm in biography. Famous people born in New York. Well, wow, that would be relevant information. Andrew Cuomo information, Millard Fillmore, again, all people that have significance in New York State. Well, what if I decide, nah, biography's not for me. I'm really interested in literature. English literature, studying and teaching in New York State. Looks like that is an online book through upenn.edu. Reputable site? I would say so. So you keep going through and you can see just how filtered this information is. Pretty cool feature. So as you're searching, whether you're searching on Google, whether you're searching on Infotopia, whether you go to Noodle Tools and find any of these other neat search engines, just be aware, who is the information coming from? What are they trying to tell you and why? Leave certain websites over others? I'd say so. But I want you to do some research on your own. Start poking through some of these websites, scroll down through Noodle Tools. Feel free to shoot them an email if any of these websites aren't up and going anymore. They did have a tag on the bottom. This hasn't been updated for quite a while. But still, there's plenty of relevant information on here, and I encourage you to use this Noodle Tools site in addition to Google, Wikipedia, and Infotopia as you begin venturing out to find information for our projects. Good luck and have fun!